What you see now is how to quickly collect the corresponding model of the building by directly building a white box in the scene in Unreal Engine 5. After deciding the desired style, we can store props on the wall. In the game-level production process, the tutorial's solution enables level designers to quickly build buildings through whiteboxing, achieving the architectural artistic effect closest to the design plan. Using traditional modular construction approach takes longer to iterate on design. Programmatically modular assets can be synchronized to art department for secondary design and editing, improving efficiency of game map generation. After years of procedures, it's now widely used in the gaming industry. Many of you are likely familiar with programmatic generation or modeling. The main challenge of programmatic generation is its difficulty in integrating with industrial production processes, particularly in terms of speed, UV, materials, and performance optimization. Due to challenges from programmatic generation during project implementation, we have promoted this set of courses. Integrating modularity and programmability based on the core of 3D wave function collapse architecture, utilizing special effects Rubin and Night in Unreal Engine 5, along with the tool-making ability of indeterminate theory to aid in breaking through procedural scene generation process. Note that buildings in this tutorial are composed of independent modules. We teach algorithmic logic and solutions for architectural generation, not limited to a specific style of architecture. Anyone can create benchmark modules based on needs and combine them to achieve desired architectural styles like Chinese, Japanese, European, etc. A main reason why the procedural production process isn't widely implemented in the gaming industry is that it doesn't effectively link procedural models and textures. In this tutorial, we'll combine the two and use the same models to modify UVs for procedural textures, generating 3 sets of materials for buildings to demonstrate the interaction between procedural textures and generation. Due to color space conversion, natural color difference, lighting differences, and inconvenience, creating materials in Substance Designer is not convenient. We utilize SD to generate procedural textures and connect them with Unreal Engine's material system, enhancing convenience and intuitiveness. We adjust the final effect within the engine, while also creating unique masks for each set of procedural textures in SD, minimizing texture repetition issues. After finishing the construction gen tool, we'll start making props. The neon lights you see now are different logos generated by us in the Mid-Journey Image Gen Room AI. Then the images are passed to Substance Designer for power processing, and finally the generated mask is input into Houdini. Just need to adjust parameters. Combined with vertex color-driven animation, we can obtain a richly shaped neon light. Font Billboard is a prop generated in Houdini using specific style Japanese text created by ChatGPT AI model. We can drive the direction and variation of light flow through vertex color. In addition to the above 2 props applying AI process production, we have made many tools for the scene. Most are designed based on modular thinking to ensure compatibility with Nanite and achieve optimization for procedural generation of props. Utilize these tools. Enhance scene details rapidly. If changes are needed, modify the corresponding white box or curve of the prop to adjust its shape without requiring complex delete and add operations. Terrain in scene is like wall surface. Procedural texture combined with procedural model process allows adjusting ground effect in engine anytime. To verify the effectiveness of all these tools in practice, we quickly built a map similar to Kill 2 to ensure that scenarios using these tools can achieve a smooth running experience. By introducing the Lyra framework with modifications, actual gameplay was conducted in the scene. Using the traditional modular process to build would take at least twice the time to complete the basic construction of Dust 2. Not to mention if it involves style changes and styling adjustments. The main difference between this tutorial and others is that all the content was originally created to apply the technology to our own game projects. Therefore, the production of all tools will take into account game performance and team collaboration convenience. Many times, the tools we create are not built by the producers themselves in the scene, but are often passed on to the level designers or checkpoint planners for debugging. When setting up our scene, we differentiate the work. In each production link, we'll consider the linkage between upstream and downstream to ensure industrial production pipelines circulate effectively.